Man, tribals are a mess. Look at these deaths. Sure, they're from tribal land, but still? What the hell? Alright, so Oldenburg, my dear. I saw on the map that you are wrong. There you go, issue fixed. And Nigranada is growing quite nicely thanks to my help, I guess. Cuba has a few issues with their name, but they are getting most of the isles, so also pretty good. Commonly we couldn't do yet, right? There was that one here. You are... Yeah, why are you not added to the Empire? There you go, one more. Alright, let me put the timer away. So, we came pretty far actually, and recovered from all the disasters the AI gave me apparently. And basically the aim for today is try and go hard on Western Africa and the Persians, because well, let's face it, they're on the way. They got Nazi coalitions all the way, or alliance networks, let's say, and I don't want to deal with that. But we have to deal with them, so we have to start a few wars here and there. First will be against Songhai. They are apparently ruling all of this year. Hey, thanks race. It's actually a recovery. I had to restart because Dalus doomed the Empire somehow. Let's see, they're allied to Jenna, which is somewhere here too. Same with Karimbonum. And Yao. I don't really know where they are, but we should try to get as much of Songhai as possible. They're also here, so they're really everywhere. So ideally, we can maybe make a corridor through here and then attack the left and the right side, something like that. Now, in 5 days we can do this. A few rebels here and there. Ah, Cannonbonum is here. They look also big-ish. So, Liao is there, so maybe we actually can take a few provinces here and there from them. Have to see. You're supposed to stay. Syria and Tlekemen is angry about me, but that will go away. Alright, I think I built quite a few armies too. You are here. How about going to here? No need to lose troops, right? You're currently defeating these troops, and probably you will need a slightly longer time to deal with everything. All these troops can go down and will go down. I think we just pieced out the Portuguese, right? Yeah, not just, but 11 years. France, it is 5 years. Sweden, it is 3 years. Okay, that might be our next target. Yes, would be similar to Portugal, even though 73. It's 3 years longer because we took more stuff from them. Muscovy is 8 years. And the Ottomans are 4 years. Alright, I'll start this war and see what we get. And also, we'll take a small war against these two here. Especially if you play as Austria and you know a little bit how they play, it's usually quite easy to grow powerful. And we will see how far I can come before We're pretty close to admin power, huh? Before... Yeah, need to save on that. Before... Brain. Before EU5 comes out, that's the word. Alright, let's see what the new diet allows us to... we don't need the diplomats here. We can go. Let's see the new diet. Cost of Holland, which is around here, tons of trade power. We might actually be pretty close to it already. 74. Yeah, the issue is England, and we won't be getting that in the short term. The other is though Wiener Wald. However, we actually got enough points of these here, so we might just strengthen them. Let's just go with admin, I guess. We don't really need manpower. Make the clergy a bit happy. Here comes Silvan. Algiers already been taken down, which is fine. Just march an army down to Kanemborno, or Kanembornu. It'll take a small while because we don't know the territory yet, and then it takes longer. Couldn't have gotten that in the other way around. We gain 10, we lose 5. We lose war exhaustion. Yeah, it's not helpful. At least the clergy likes me. It's ours and always will be. Stop asking for that. Now, you can finally get the printing press. Which means you can get admin to 14. What I'm actually going to take with admin though? Or rather, the new idea slot. Quite a few nice things actually. Aristocratic is quite powerful. It got more manpower, it got the cheaper death cost. More army tradition decay, you can demand more. You can get yearly absolutism, which must be quite nice. Leader siege, the nobles like me more. And combined we could get more reform progress growth. All the states like me, that's actually quite good. Quality though, infantry combat. Cavalry combat, artillery combat. Ships are also being better, we get some discipline, and the ideas. Morale damage, siege, reinforcement, and here. Even more diplomatic annexation costs. I kinda want that just for the fun of it. Because it might be useful later on. Do we still want to go hard on admin? We are at the max, right? But let's actually switch around to military. Get the first one, better infantry combat ability, and then we see if the time goes down a little bit and we can take the idea first, or rather the technique, sorry. Alright. Apparently, we finally added a ton of provinces to the HRE, namely all the northern parts here. And finally Cornwall, Leinster, Northumberland and Scotland have been added to the HRE. That's because we could add Sussex here, and since it's in the same tile, they could add it to the HRE. And right now we are at 5 out of 10, so we could have so many more vassals, and we will. We will. It's Cannonbonum is here. Kent and Chester often added. Liao is there. We might be able to eat all of their stuff. Might. Can you go through here, please? Yes. Converty. And I think I need a bit of admin, but not that much. Well, let's see. Okay, I can't add you yet to the HRE. Or can I? No, there was some other province. Because we got no direct border here. So when we eat Spain later on, for example, that might be an option. I could eat Canon Bonum in theory, or make them my vassal. What kind of nation are you? Canon Bonum, let's see... You're a normal sultanate. Let's see. I could give Algiers, for example. I don't think I can eat you myself, right? No connection here. I could give it to Tekelman though. Tekelman, something like that. Oh, wrong button. The TTT, there we are. And the sun we could eat on our own, so something like this. And all your money, thank you. That Algiers is done. And we can then start getting Bizan. And then if you can just take these two provinces here for ourselves. We could eat Kanem Bonum, for example. Vassalize Yao, and then give Yao the provinces from Kanem Bonum and so on. And then, let's see. Then these two would be gone. Benin is down here. It might be possible to give it to Spain. Yao is what kind of state? Sheikhdom 2, okay. Because I don't want a stateless society, that's just asking for trouble. Didn't I add everyone here? I did. The general died. Well, that happens all the time, I'm afraid. At 46, that's not too much, even though I kind of would like to save them. But we get more than enough at military points. Ah, there's Jenna actually. Yeah, I don't think I want Jenna, but we can maybe declare war on Bonoman afterwards. Take... With whom are you allied then? You're allied to Oyo, which is, I think, here? Maybe these blues here? I think they are. Oh, I forgot it's the new month already. Or rather the new year. Okay, let's go like this. Sinai. How big of a state are you really? 5. Yeah, really got it. This here, then let's see local sailors. Then we have shipbuilding and repair time, it's quite useful. So you're going to be the next one. Okay, so Yao is there. We have a plan for Yao, for Kamen Bonum. Jenne we can ignore, they also have a vessel I believe. And Benin again, we might beat Spain. Also, I need to spend my dip points. Let's just spend it on Wien. Because I think we are maxed out here and I would like to save both my admin and my military points. Diplomatic move, 10 dip power 30. 30. Go, Kano taken. And I'm not sure if we can go down yet or not. Hey, there's another fort. That's also the reason why. And let's get... I don't know. We don't care about either of these because we don't have any mercs anymore. Not yet maxed. The next idea is very close. Maybe we can do it in the new year. Save the point for that. And the general died. There it is, Sanagari, and we can. So we get better galleys, which we don't care about. Another promoted culture. Can do trade station. Well, we can do things, I guess. Hold on. Yeah, I wanted to say, Fezan, no, let's not build. We need to do something else. We need to do this here first. And now we can build and do the rest. State house, no, no, no. Nope. Nope. Yes, there are a few. See here. Okay, also all finished. And some tons of sailors, please. Alright, so we basically have all the most important stuff everywhere. In that case, let's get some even... hold on, not castles. Maybe upgrades. Let's get some more barracks then, even though they don't give much. But better than nothing. Hey, Yao, are you willing to be my vassal yet, Yao? Oh, they're too big actually. Well then, what about Kanan? They would agree to that. Okay, then you'll be my vassal. And I have to see what you even can take from Yao, if any. Yeah, because we can't take anything. Oh, we can make them give cores back. That's pretty good. So Kanan Bonum is still got an upgrade from that. Or Kanan Bono. Oh, I don't know why I say Bonum all the time. Okay, here you are. Do you be much happier? Oh, they actually are happy. Being Christian. That's right. Okay, so most of Songhai will go to Tackleman and Kanem Bonum, even though I'll nominally take control. Maybe get a few, like here so I still border them. And Benin will hopefully go, mostly if not all, to Spain here. Huh? We could give it to Kanem Bonum too, actually. Have to see about that. Sweden, the truce is over, that's very good. Because they're not very strong at all. I could just make expand the empire too, but I won't. I make you my vassal, bitch, and then he will join anyways. Ducats? No, I just use 10 prestige. I'm not paying 700 ducats for 10 prestige game. Please. What is this? This weird choices. Right. So we need to bring Benin down completely and conquer them completely. Else we cannot assign them to someone else. Ah, yeah, that's a problem. Oh, is it? Yeah, I would like to make a separate peace deal with Kanem Bonum, with Benin. So I can't give it to Kanem Bonu, because they don't have a connection yet. Which means that needs to go to Spain, since I don't want to pay the admin points. Not right now. I only got 112 back already, but no longer that bad. Shire, you say? Alright. Here's all of them. Just need to take Benin and that should be very close to being taken. This is also looking quite nice. In fact, it's already done. So how about being my vassal buddy? And of course he agrees to that. Why wouldn't he? It means he will be joining the AustriAAR after he's no longer super angry at me on its own. Sweden, and thanks for this. And since you're so angry, I can't. Oh, no, they already rule. Okay, so I already got a hub on the throne. Oh darn. Alright, so I could eat them on my own, I assume, right? I could. Well, mostly. 103 is not that much for that. And we then share a border on ourselves there, which I quite like. So we are going to take all of that land for our own. Then, who's been in this war? Just Songhai itself. Diplomats, 20 days. My mother has died. Let's get... yeah, this guy. And making a plus... actually make them all +5 if you can. It's quite expensive, I assume, huh? Yeah, it is. Mr. Hagedorn here, how about we take this guy, then we can also add him to get more. And there we go. Songhai. So, what's the idea here? I definitely want to connect here and here. And here. So then we are connected. Very good, right? Then we can give Karenbodum quite a few things. So let's do take quite a few things, let's say. I don't even know what's in here. I mean, I kinda do, but I can't click on it. Can we? No. I would love to get this one here though, so that we can connect from here too. And I won't pay for that, don't worry. I have a great plan of giving that land away to someone else. So, and to whom do we do that? Well, first show me what we have. All of this here, huh? You're working on these two provinces right now, I believe. So, I would love to take these three for myself. So, Tackleman will get all of those, ideally. Of the depth too, while we're at it. The idea is that we ourselves have still a border with Songhai and can then holy war them. So we don't want to give all the land away. Is it? Yeah. Oh well, you give knowledge sharing. And now about you. In all these other provinces here. Much as possible. Like so? Yeah, that's fine, I think. Then we just got a few provinces here and there. And this is definitely doable, I believe. Oops. Alright, and we could immediately clear on Boromon, I guess. So can we? Yeah, we're not sharing a border with them. Spain is. But well, look what we took, right? We took all of this here. And all of this here. So we basically similar already own half of Spain, half of Western Africa suddenly. And then we can just wait until the peace deal runs out, and then we take all of Benin, all of Yao, half of Songhai probably, and then let's see if we get a few goals in that regards too. In fact, what about Yolov? No, can't. Okay. So, let's build then yet another army. Can you just walk through all the way? Maybe not. That's fine. Anyways, let's prepare to start another army, I guess, because we don't have the money right now. Then 63 again. When is the next? This, yeah. What was some earlier? 63 Ottomans. Yeah, I would love to have a war against Ottomans first, so I have my troops around here, let's say. Because right now we are a bit disconnected. Before we go against the Persians. I think that wouldn't be a bad idea. Never face. On the price of sloth, we gain 2 more weight reduction on Nordic Yealand. Worth it. Hold on, what is the name? Titeri, right? Yeah, for second I read that as Titen, which in German means, well, bust, let's say. Maybe the Ottos we can already go here too. December, and that's New Year. Upgrade. This, and then we're out of money. Okay, that's it to the Ottoman, that's expired. Just to know, it kind of is 83, okay. Let's see. Oh, they're allied to France, actually. Do I want to wait then? Yeah, I think that we want to wait, because it runs out in next year and then we can co-belligerate France fully. Which I think is more useful, and then we make more money from them. Or can we... Sorry, rather can take more from them. But whom should we attack next then? We go with Persia for real then. The Bahamis are nasty. Nogai is a bit a bitch to fight. Oh, what's going on here? We're fighting Muscovy as a defender. But does Muscovy fight Persia too? No. What? Oh, I guess they attacked the Great Horde? Okay, still, that might be useful. Nogai itself, I don't want to deal with them as much. Yeah, just start a war. That's fine, I'm sure. Someone can deal with it. Let's see, where do I have my troops? I got one army here, one army there. One army here. You might be useful. Muscovy isn't much anymore. In fact, you can go. Or rather, you can go to here, because we took Sweden, so there's nothing left. They're all mine now. So I can position an army down here, and I have then one army that fights in that region, and helps out in that regard, in that part here. So you can go to Imereti then. And then we later on have the Ottomans taken down, then this army can be around here, let's say, and help out too. And then we got an army here, an army there, an army here, and one up there, which I think should be enough. 4 armies then, plus all the support that I do have. England. Oh yeah, the Silicon and Habsburg. Hold on, she's 53 years old. That would be very funny. Oh no, he was a +3 guy. You're not as good, but hey. 3-star guy, 3-star general it is. Italy has been pieced out. I'm not sure if I actually need an army here anymore, because they are stuffing here. Sure, there's a bit of those here left, but we've got one army here already. Let's just let them stay here a little bit until there are no more rebels popping up left and right. And then maybe in the next war you can be... So we got an army down here, right? Next war you can go to here, I guess, and this army can... How about here too? Something like this. Could you please go... Oh yes, you're already marching over them, which is perfect. No, no, not running away. Cowards. We do our Persian war right now, and then we fight the Ottoman-France war. I think there's a AQ also in the war. So, let me take a look at this. Yes, there's AQ in the war also, so ideally we take a land till here, so we share a border with them. And then we can take their land also. Oh, also let me bend someone again. Oh. Yeah, oh, hold on, what is that? Midibari. You are the single... No, sorry buddy. You are nowhere. Yeah, they had an army somewhere here, right? But I guess they got squished. Didn't even notice that. Then we need another general for you. Ooh. 6 fire. And still 3 shock, 3 movement, and 2 siege. That's pretty good. It must be stopped the war already. Nope, they did not. The town has been taken. And... well, and in a minute... Happy New Year. So let's see what we can do. From those, then what else? Oh yeah, more of those if necessary. More manpower is always good. Even if we only get a few hundred, it's still a few hundred after all. Now we are getting close to reaching the limit again. We're also very close to getting level 14. Let's see how it looks. Like that, so we get a benefit. We still have a few years to take that though, so we can still take this one here, then we should still get the next benefit a few years later down the road. Okay, Carly has been done too. Is it the Swedes already? I thought you hated me. You don't. What? No, you still hate me. You still help me out, I guess. Oh well, nice. Ah, I'm seeing that. But I guess they already popped. So we can send you here over too. Benin, the Jibu and the Vari have been taken, so this front is over. Well, we kinda can reach it, it will just take a while, I would say, but we can apparently go through Songhai. So I might be wrong about that. Tenara, Chachaji and Jadu, maybe. Did that correctly or not? So actually I think we're going pretty well here. We're taking quite a few names there. We hopefully can ignore the Bahamis and Afghanistan. Afghanistan is here, Bahamis are like this. So I think they're not as big as they could be, but difficult to say. Let's see how much of India they rule over. Another one not fight with us. And also very good. I love Six Shock. There was another one that popped. Hold on. Take that. Do I have a real fort or a fake fort? Fake fort. Then let me take that back, and then we are about down there, and they'll be squished by others. Okay, they already did that for me. Very nice. The question actually, do I want anything from Nogai? I wouldn't mind vassalizing the Great Horde and then getting into a war with Muscovy over that. But only in 3 years though. But the Great Horde got quite a few... Africa might also be good. Great Horde got quite a few territories here that we could conquer. Oh, actually, oh, they ate just Crimea. Then we could maybe... Okay, this is, but this must be war. Nogai, let's see. Great Horde, Muscovy to Perm. Yeah, that would be nice. Oh yeah, Ryazan is mine too. Let me just steal Ryazan from you. How expensive would that be? Oh, not much at all, actually. Sure, let's give me that from Perm back, give me Ryazan, and then we see what else we can take from you. Nope, do that. Now, what can we do here? Religion change to Catholic, we'll be doing it automatically, so that's an easy sell to me. Fetish is Zealot. Okay, we took that finally. Then I guess you could go not to here apparently. I think you can stay around there, I guess. To see what we can do with you. Like I said, ideally we need to get the Bahamis and Afghanistan out. The Ryazan, we can just take from Nogai. We get a bit more from them, and then hopefully it won't be too much. I don't want to be in this war forever. For the remaining parts here. Then the usual spiel. Right, what else then? I guess more trade doesn't hurt either. Venice, Ramparts, Venice. I mean, we could just build a castle in Venice, I guess, if we had the money, that is. Oh, we have the money. Ah, Miltech is missing. That's fine. Let's put more castles then. And then what? Wien could build camps or a rampart. A rampart. Sure, why not? Why not? And actually we built everything, so if that continues for a bit longer, we can then finally start building the great project. Right now we make nearly 700 ducats a month. And it will of course only grow from here on. Let's finally take this with 64% skill diplomat. 50 the power, because we don't need to the relation. And we figured out about Oyo apparently. That should be here, so I'm not sure why we got... Oh no, they're here! Well, that's nice, we could just eat them on the way. Ideally though to get an ally, like Benin or so. Oh, and also Songhai ate Cannonbonum, mostly. Thanks for the money. So let's eat yo-yo. Not yo-yo. You know what I mean. Oh yeah, please give me this. Give me England. She's 55, right? What else are you? 55? No, and a woman? I have to see what it looks like. Yeesh. All these rebels, man. I guess we need to clean it up before we go and partake in Oyo. And hello, more merc. A small aim of getting 100 worker to listen, because why not? That helps a little bit. Alright, so Nogai has finally fallen. And this is over to Iliali. We can't take that here though. We don't have a direct border yet because all of the other... Oh, there's a border here though. So we could give it to Perm. Or, hold up. We have both Kazan, which is pretty big, and Bashkira also. Let's see. Then we can't make a call then. We take this one then. Well, I certainly don't know, but we just take it anyways. I don't mind releasing them. Now, Ria-san, buddy, yeah, have a small talk. Where are you? Yeah. You are trade, of course. We can't force your religion because you kinda hate our guts right now. And well, I could take this on my own. They have a gold mine here after all. I could also release both Kazan or Bashkira out of them. Bashikiria has only a few more provinces here in Nogai. But Kazan has quite a few also in Muscovy. Although we can still fight a holy war, of course, so it's not really that important any longer. But it's an option that we can consider. But I would love to keep the gold mine for myself anyways. Yeah. Bashkira is in both of the hands though. Obviously. If necessary, I can just still take it from them afterwards. Did people join already? They did. Just check something, right? Holy War here is 75. Reconquest is 25. Well, it's still quite a benefit then, right? And they got quite a few. Ah, who cares? We'll find a way. This is Denmark, that's fine, they're our friends anyways. And see, now it popped up, it's red, so we still get the benefit if we take it right now. And we now got better cavalry. And hey, Oyo buddy, welcome to the team. Yeah, what about that fort? It's actually in a good position. Afghanistan actually gets beaten up already, which is very nice to see. December... Marak, where's that? Here? Issue is really just Bahamis. They could prolong the war quite significantly. I think it's also very important that we do that, because we need to start here sooner or later, you know. Castle in Erz again. And nothing, so we can now start building a few of the great wonders. Like... oh yeah, where actually? Should be something that I benefit from of. Like, what does that give us? Trade efficiency, so more trade money, which is quite nice, so sure. Let's start with you. And Bibliotheca gives us cheap idea cost, sure, why not? Multiport, no. The Kronborg gives us more mercantilism. And in the end, well, something local? We also get more navy tradition from protecting. Sure, why not? Ah yeah, and the church here gives us cheaper stab cost, and later on also another missionary, so there we go. Ah yeah, also there's one thing that you also need to build. The Amsterdam Burg gives more trade value. So good. Tension between nobility and clergy. I mean, I don't care about the papal state. I kinda care about 50 rebels though that rise up in Brussels. Or do I? I'll just take that anyways, because we got a few more points for the other estates here, so it's easier to deal with. The enterprises is also no longer a thing now. I'm only having this because I got multiple benefits from that. I think I got an idea somewhere here or in my mission tree that gave me another benefit for this. Sir, a third Rome has claimed the empire. No! That can't be. Hey Knuffle, how are you doing? You must be lying to me. You must be a lion. Must be a... Could you please not have 30,002 troops there? Spain, huh? Would it be possible? Alright, I think we are slowly getting the win that we need here. It's really only the effing Bahamis that are in the way. And now Persia wants to choose. The answer is no though. Because I want much more than you can give me for only 42 or so. Oh! Food has arrived. Oh, Bahamis are medium now. Why? Because... war exhaustion and your military strength sucks. Are you not at war? No. Weird. If you're ready to fully give up, please come back to me. But right now, you're not fully beaten and you're unwilling to give up, so... no. Alright, some more provinces down there. Ah yeah, and I think you got a great project, but it's only for fetishists or something like that, right? Yeah, you need to be pagan. It's not half bad, but... well, pagan. Afghanistan is ready to jump out. Sure, let's take Afghanistan out. Jump to 52. Helping Hand for monument. Actually makes sense because I built quite a few monuments, so sure. Also January again. What do I want to build? Build here, and now you tell me camp, ramparts, or bastion, Dallas Kogan. Yeah. D. So, Brahmi. So, what do you give up, huh? No? Maybe we get the last fortress on them here. They will give up. They, aka Persia. Not so far though, I still think they have a choice here. Oh, on top of gold, buddy. Musky also has no chill anymore. Alright, so what do I want from you even? Can I get stuff back? And with V I mean my provinces. No? Theodoro, for some reason. Sure. Let's see, I want the connection here to them, very important. And I want all of these freaking castles gone. Yeah, I know you don't want to give me that, but I want to have it. So until you give me that, we will fight some more wars. And beat you up even further. I don't mind. You know what, let's just do that later on too. Ah, finally they arrive here. So we can maybe beat up the Basmanis. Or Bahmani? Bahmani? And then maybe we can get you into a peace deal. Not that much anymore. Oh, we actually got quite a few troops here. But that won't work for long. Yeah, you're something around here, it's not very nice. Go to here, here, here. Where are you? That guy. Okay, we have some troops going through. That's fine by me. Did troops just vanish or did they get defeated? They must have vanished, right? I don't think they got defeated. Oh, maybe they did because they are now on low. 30 days, you can now have our proper peace deal here. Then we have a nice double war. So, Persia. Poof. The burgers can they rise up currently? Coordinability can't. What about the burgers? What did I take here? I think it's only at 8 they can select it so that they no longer rise up. Because I don't want to deal with all of them rising up, you know. Anyways, let's release a few more nations. Let's see, Dulkadir is quite big actually. Let's release Dulkadir. And Circassia? Sure. And Emirati? Obviously. And Georgia, yeah, that sounds good. And UQ must be pretty big. Oh, it was pretty big. So let's release those. And Armenia too? Sure, why not? And then also release Kazan, please. Alright, I need to deal with my vessels first now. We made a few. The QQ, enforce, divert. Oh, where's the rest? Yes, Kazan. Enforce, divert. Enforce, divert. Georgia, enforce, divert. Bulgaria, of course. It might take a while until they join the Empire because they're unhappy due to the diverting of trade. But I don't give a shit about that. I can just wait. And I will join anyways. So, we just got this one province here still apparently. Which you can't even core because there's nothing in the way. I can just gift it to someone. It's part of Shirvan or Persia actually. What is Shirvan? How are you doing actually? What about you? Are you still a vassal? Tributary. Right, Shirvan. Ah, we see about that. Let's just gift it to Georgia. There we go. We've also created Kazan. And let's see, do we have troops in front? Yes, we do. Let's get Ottomans in, we get AQ in. Trapeziana I don't really care about too much, but gotta do what you gotta do, right? Round of AQ, Conquest, Reconquest. Let's go with Holy War. Oh yeah, then France doesn't come in. Actually didn't need to wait then in that case. I'll just go with whatever. In 16 days it is. The fun part is, all of them will join the HRE too and will cost me nothing, and I can feed them even more land. See, Georgia Turkey already joined me. Alright, let's see. Take that. That's my ships out to here. Then you guys, let's see. Tatexiana is no longer as big, right? Nobody cares. Let's get maybe QQ out first. I think they also have no port, just the one capital there. So we can give many things away. Let's see. Return course. Look at this. We basically give nearly everything away, besides a few properties here and there, which we then take for our auto. AQ will cease to exist. We don't really care about Transoxiana yet. As for the autos, we do something similar. Like this. Then let's take their fort and their island. Like so, maybe? I don't know, man. I would rather prefer to have a connection here, you know? Something like that. We also take all of AQ, they are basically cut off from the rest of the world anyway, so who cares? Then France, let's just crush those and then go for Khan, whatever. Return Lyonnaise, please. And then here, take these, and this, and that. And that here. Just because I can. At the same time, I would like to start a war against Muscovy. Reconquest. Yeah, let's go with Reconquest. Already took them down nicely here. I don't want their crab shit. Well, oh, not like this. Let's just make them 25, I guess. And make them also 25 variated. It's 2? If you reconquest all of these, it's probably sort of points over, right? Probably still cheaper than going for Cleansing of Heresy, though. So, siege. Victory and siege. Oh, we're getting mauled here now by the French fleet, I guess. Oh, it can happen. Technically doesn't need to happen though, just go there. Also lost only 4 ships, not so bad. 4 ships, right? Also, what is this? Noble rebels, huh? Did you get a plus 1 upgrade? Pretty sure you did. You could build this, right? Yes, you could, okay. Something useful to do. Bastion of the Fourth. Sure, let's get better castles for you, I guess. And that's it, okay. What would you like to build up? Anything under my direct control? Yes, you could put up the Golden City actually. More base production, even lower chance of gold depletes, and Gold Rush brings us now even more gold. Sounds lovely. How about we spend some manpower building it up? What Venice build actually right now? Nothing. Yeah, we need to accept Greek to build the Parthenon. Greek. We need to accept the Berber for something else, and the Egyptians also for something else. Can't right now though. The rest looks fine to me. Well, hello, 2,000 more ducats. What would this give us? Clergy is more happy. Yeah, okay. More tolerant, so less uprisings. Pretty low all over though. Advisor costs are cheaper. Okay. That's it. Why can't I upgrade this? I've got to build some better castle there. Yeah, okay, that does make sense. I'm gonna ship it to take a Corvinus and then upgrade it once more. Then we will get cheaper and quicker institutions for that. And now I need to take care of my manpower a little bit. Okay, Novgorod is taken down, or rather the rebels are taken down there. Let's help out with Vologda. Vologoda? Vologda. Something like that. Taken down. Let's go for how Poitou. Oh, they got their troop there. Let's squish them first, and then go to Lyonnais. This is York and Air. York and Air. This is York, this is Air. What is I missed that? Oh, also these here. Need to take care of those. Oh, yeah, some years until we need to go to Portugal again, right? 72 years? It would only be Portugal. They're allied to England. So I kind of would like to wait a bit longer. Of course, if England didn't go, England would not go there. That would be a different point. They looted Dijon. How dare they? But they would agree, right? Oh yeah, they definitely would. Juglar. We go to Sinop, I guess. The Metaman Chalet. And now we take this back. We got their one single province. Let's see, they would sadly not agree to their complete dissolution. Yeah, not by a ton. Let's get more provinces piece by piece and see where their troops are hiding. Also, this is Sorat and Basra. You don't see those too often. This is taken, and you are going where? Rostov. Maybe we can catch them. If not, we just go to... Yeah, just go to Moscow anyways. And there we go. Combat is now also stronger. I'll just even more. No, please kill this guy first. We go there. Those guys killed. Take that back and then we take care of the other. Someone can retake that, but we should take care of the rebel troops itself. Ankara also done. I don't think there's much left of them. I guess one can keep watching Constantinople just in case. Are you moving? No, you don't. Are you feeling now AQ ready to give up? Not yet. UQ? No. Right, this has been retaken, so now we can try for this one, and then we go for Finestra. Also, suddenly we are kind of close to admin power again. We need to conquer more. Why did you do this? The fan is over. How are they so quick? Oh. Yeah, we need to defeat their, destroy their fleet so they can get my fleet over there. It's ridiculous that they are so fucking retarded. Someone needs to take measures. Take the last one. Oh. And the new year popped up. We still can't do that, but I guess there's some provinces left somewhere, right? What, are you fighting QQ? No, is QQ one of my methods? I got AQ, right? But not... QQ? Oh, I also got QQ as my method. Yeah, that's right. I really forgot about that. Well, they lost most of their provinces, to be fair. There you go. Well, let's get it back then. And start building as usual. Nope, nope, nope. Yes. Manpower, trade, tax, ships. What do you want from me? Bastion in Wien. Sure. Why not? Oh yeah, we have quite troops in battle, so we're kinda low on manpower, but just kinda. We have manpower. Oh, yeah, we were at the limit already, I'm an idiot. Well, just invest a little bit into here then. Oh, you're one of the provinces, I think that I could upgrade. Da, da, da. And Dallas Kogan wants some more things. Sure, give him ramparts. 2, I guess, why not? This battle is still ongoing, the ship battles. The Nope has also finally been taken, it took a while. You can go back to here, I guess. It's taking Moscow. Do you truly have anything left, buddy? Apparently, yes, you do. Oh, that was nice. There goes the whole fleet, so now we are making the rules up there. This is over, we take that back too. Then you can go no, actually you can go back all the way down to here. You were meant to stay in Portugal, or for Portugal. Stay in check the second time. I think that's good enough, I think nobody here needs help. Back to Constantinople for you. Nice bonuses here. Those have been taken care of. To Beja with you, or Beja. They are the Pope controller now, so it won't stay for long, I'm pretty sure. Oh, come on, it just was there. Yeah, and this time there was no mercy. Tech trade in the English Channel again. Unrest, just suppress them. Alright, this time we got Sus for real. The others look all very good where we are. Okay, so thank you, Ottomans. Not sure why the Ottomans are. Well, they are low. Thought they wouldn't be that low, but they are. Ah, AQ is up there. I was wondering where the troops are, because they got quite a few still. The Ottos are now completely taken care of. Then just keep losing troops and troops and troops and troops. We now can hopefully get in there and defeat them too. Cowards keep running away. What are you guys doing? That's embarrassing. Alright, Moscow is finally fallen. This all looks pretty good here though. I think there's no need to move. Moscow is only Moscow, I think. So, return cores. I really need to get the Horde, but Horde got one province here, they're locked in by Nogai. So that's a bit of a big no-no. But we got Kazan. We got Ryasan is not very much though, actually. Well... Well, Moscow itself here. We take that. And... one more up there, I guess. We've only taken... let's take... what else that is? Labu. All of that looks very good around here. And around there, AQ still needs to suffer a defeat more or so. I'm sure I did think they could not suffer defeat. Yes, this. Oh god, why are you up there? Well, Russia now gives in. I want to get Moscow for myself. The rest, though, I can probably give to someone else, or release a few states. Like this year I could give to Crimea, for example. I'm not sure why AQ still thinks they got a chance here, though. What with France? But I guess we need to get the castle, else they would not agree to anything else. Oh, okay, there goes their troops. We got a new summon diet thingy. Make them Catholic, that will happen on its own. Ondo a manufactory. We're already building that. What about Transylvania? Ah, there are they, 8,000 troops. That's why I think they got military power to defy me. Laburt? Okay, that should be it. Yes. Yeah, right now over the limit. Because I would like to give that all away, but I can't yet. We have to deal with that. Now we've got enough territories. So we can now take control of Europe. Until the end of the game, we have 10 years for political integration and 25% chance that we can inherit some of these nations. Plus, charismatic negotiator possibility is twice the chance to be selected. So is it already updated here for them? 38 here and 26 there. Let's see if it changes after a month. God, buddy. You have nothing left. You have 8,000 troops here, or 9,000 troops. Just give up. Oh, let's see. Yeah, it's 38 and 26. It must have been much lower before. Oh yeah, niemand. I forgot about that. Beep. Let's see what else can we make. Well, let's actually start building on Alhambra because I would like to get that later on. We build on it right now, then later on they will be done and ready. Yeah, let's upgrade this to max. We don't need it as much, but pep influence is still nice and the tolerance. Plus it would be our first one that is maxed out, I believe. Come on, just... Could you just... You've got 9,000 troops, that's it. So, they say they have military strength -10, right? They have 9,000 troops, that is nothing. I mean, of course I understand that they don't want to die, right? But in 9,000 troops, it's literally nothing. Okay, 11 days. There we go. Oh yeah, there's still Transoxiana in theory. I don't want to deal with that. We just take what we can from the Ottomans. Even if it's less than that, I guess. So just I can ignore them. There we go. So, oh, we can leave Greece and Lesbos. Sure, why not? Greece and Ramazan and Karaman and Saruhan. And Mendes, Irene, Brittany, Toulouse, Crimea, AustriAAR. So. Now we're down to 77%. That's a small difference, right? And we'll lower that even further because we can't really do anything with these provinces here. I'm just going to give it to... Anything interesting there? No? Give it to Syria. To Syria? I'll give it to Dolkadir. It can be so easy in regards to overextension. Right, much better. Now all of these are left because we're building a courthouse, right? Right. I kinda hate my guts right now, but it's fine, we got 70%. So, who is next on the chopping block? Portugal will run out soon, but I would like to wait until England is available also, so not right now. What about the Mamluks? 71? That's in 1 year. That sounds like a great idea. We already fought Nogai, right? Yes, we did. So we will pause right now. We could fight Soran, I guess. But I kinda don't wanna. Not right now. Shirvan? No, no reason to, and the freaking Great Horde, man. They just say Moscow. I don't think so, buddy. I need them. Anyways, see all these will all be joining the AustriAAR very, very soon. Astrakhan, for example, already joined. And then we will no longer be over the limit. Soon, soon, soon. Anyway, we need to wait a little bit and then we fight the Mamelukes. That reminds me, we actually don't want to have a Labourd. Pretty sure. Well, it doesn't hurt either though. Yeah, just keep them for ourselves, I guess. Then let's see, next door we can give these back to Brittany. That here is owned by nobody. This here is owned by Auvergne. Wanted to lose. So 1, 4, 5 provinces. We can give back and the rest we can let them eat them. And again, with you it is 473. Trade and the English Channel, please. But by the way, we are now the main trade holder there. And we're making over 700 ducats already. Hey MMG, how are you doing, buddy? Doing okay? Why that? Are you missing work already? At least for me here, it's Friday, so I no longer need to work today. Plus, I actually have a holiday today. Which is even better. Oh yeah, I wanted to upgrade those, right? That's good. Think visitor, why not? Don't have the money to upgrade them though. Ships are now more durable, just like that, that's right. Okay, so Portugal is no longer a truce, but again, they would call in England, and I want to fight England too, and if I fight England right now, I would only get a few pieces here and there, and that would simply not be worth it. We're going to fight the Mamluks instead and wait these 3 years until we can fight both of them together. England and Portugal. There you go. New year. But this time I'm actually going to spend on upgrading everyone to level 5 and, well, it's got a bit of money left actually. Surprisingly so. Halt! We formed a personal union with Muscovy. Just like that. Must be positive of us, yeah, that's a small issue. They kinda hate us, and they will hate us for a long time because I defeated them so often. Well, I guess we got Muscovy on our side now, so we don't need to conquer them anymore. They are now ours anyways. Oh well. Not bad. The Mamluks. When is this a peace deal? In July. Cousins were in Songhai. Oh, so sad, Songhai. Isn't that bad for you? But it was that though. Let's press the power up button a few times. Then we got more money, more manpower, more trade, more reform progress, more everything. Oh, nice. Thanks for the points, buddy. And there it goes. The Mamluks. We could make reconquest for a few provinces, but it's not very much, so let's rather go with Holy War. I don't care about Yemen or Adal. I actually care about nothing, I just want the Mamlukan provinces. And let's see. Ah, yeah, it's down there. Huh. Could naturalize that guy, I guess. Close to Persia. Anyways, I would like to get this here, those two, and this one here. This one I think is... Oh, hold on. Okay. Yeah, this one we can't do, but these four are quite nice. I would like to get those on the war for myself. And then the rest I can give to someone else. We have to see. Ah, so you're also already 40 years old. Yeah, just die. I wouldn't mind to inherit you as a PU either. Yeah, how does the HRE look right now? Let's see. Those here already joined, because they are joined. They here take a while longer because it takes longer for them to lose their hatred of me. There's Greece that joined already. Kazakhstan is joined. Pretty good. Oh, actually, QQ could be too far away. Are you still in Europe? No, you count as Asia already. So you are not free from me, sadly. That's fine. Actually, can I just make Muscovy a corporate union? Like that. Yeah, but then they are for free. They don't cost me a point. I just often mostly don't do that. Because if I do it for an existing one, then the timer resets when I can incorporate them. Which I obviously don't want, but since they just happened to me, you know, why not make them free? Which reminds me, if... Hold on. Cannon bonfire camel, that will take a small while, right? So I can just make you into an incorporated vessel. Let's see. They cost less to annex? Ah, they reduce my gov cap by 100. No. No, surely not. Not as good as the other stuff. And there goes Muscovy, or Moscow. For something that we can take. This is, I think, only for Orthodox? No. We could use it too, apparently. It just says Christian. For that here, though, we need to accept their culture, so Moscovite, for example. I don't think we need a castle there, at least not right now. Could take that and then just crush him here, that would be very nice. Let him pretend us again. Saruhan! No, oh, 64, why? Go and crush them. At least what is left, the 31 sadly run away. That's Dimashq, let's go for this one here. December, you say? Alexandria, you go for the capital, we take that obviously. And that's New Year. And we can spend the points apparently on getting Miltech early, admin tech early. And yeah, we have enough, and even if when we do this, well, it will take a small while. So we should get enough points anyways. So let's just take it anyways then. Yeah, pretty good with the innovativeness. All power cost cheaper is just so good. Alright then, what can we build? This and this. One of those. Okay, so pretty good too. Then marketplace, shipyard, and on the fourth. Let's get a shipyard going then. Camp, bastion. So you want some fort. And still, let's get this. Interland Paris. Alright, any grand project that I would like to build in my own province as it is. Not of those of my vessels or PU. Ah yeah, the Schönbrunn Palace. We haven't built it at all. And in the end, we gained a monthly splendor, which is quite nice. And the chance to inherit goes up by plus 10. That means we got plus 35 thanks to the other event. And plus or minus 15 years to inherit if we fix it up. Which is quite nice. Okay, what else? Yeah, the Parthenon. Sure, let's build that. Oh yeah, we crushed them good. I wouldn't mind taking over Yas, you know, and then use that to give, let's say, attack Hormuz and give them the land, for example. Might be an option that we could take. Right now we are on 1310 because Armenia, Aydin, Karaman, Daruhan, Menteith, Ramazan didn't join me yet. Armenia should be able... Oh, is Armenia also in Asia already? Oh yeah, they're also in Asia, so they also won't be able to join me. Okay, then we can just give QQ stuff like here, and Armenia we're just going to annex later on. Makes no sense, because we can, all this land here we can give to Dulkadir, for example, which is in the HRE. And we just give, and the other stuff we can just give to QQ, like I said. So maybe we can split it. Like, all of that here, we give half to QQ, half to Armenia. Let's get the Diplo guy. Right, plus point 2 is now part of the Empire. And they're all plus 5 now, very good. And you now get more, no, less, no, more morale of the navies, yes, yes. Oh, Empress has died, oh no. We will be very sorry about that. Oh yeah, why do I have this single province there? I mean, doesn't matter. Maybe useful, but probably not. Just kinda looks weird that there's this one province that we have. Alright, Makkah has been taken down. Ah, what a Makkah. We can also get Adal. And then conquer Ethiopia and annex them, similar to how we could do the same to Yas. Yeah, make you my vassal. Do not agree to because the first negotiator, bro. This is a game. We need to hurry up a little bit though, because in 73 we can attack England. %54% chance, yeah. And 42, yes. Now being the 25% that had been added. From 25% from the mission, that is. I mean, if necessary, I just take Mamluk stuff, you know, but I wouldn't mind getting a few vessels here and there where I can feed them more. And if I get them early, that wouldn't be bad. When exactly is the truce over? In December, okay, in December. Let's try to finish this then by June, July, something like that. Are we not letting in slaves? More tariffs? And a few truces have ended. Did you already join the Empire again? No? The issue is Saruhan kinda hates us. I mean, they don't hate us, but their loyalty desires were pretty high because we made them switch from, what were they? From Muslim to Catholic, so... Alright, let's see. Would you now be willing to be my vassal? No, not. But close, though. You're also getting close to dip point, so we spend it in here. I still need to build the copper mine. But man, I thought the global modifier for utterly cost is quite sweet. And local goods produced +9 is insanity. Okay, what is in there? Nobody yet. So actually, what do we want from you? Good question, right? Give stuff back, maybe? Yeah, not to you, but to Syria. That's quite nice. And then, like I said, I want to have this here, and this. And that would be too much, the capital. That would be too much. But we can do that in another war then, right? Just keep this together here a little bit. I think this here is wasteland. So... Let's do something like that, maybe. Not too expensive. I think it's really useful for those guys, I guess. Just get a church then. 1000 ducatos? Yeah, Venice. Let's get... Patana? Reform Focus Grove, yes, that sounds quite good actually. Which reminds me... Military. Yeah, we are now 29 with, so we actually need to upgrade our troops a little bit more. Since we're right now at this one of 27. Well... 7, yep. Let's do that in the next year, because I would also upgrade the cannons again. So. Winter spreads, quarantine. So, I would really like to get you though, because you're around everyone here a little bit. I don't care about Yemen at all. And I also don't care about Adal, to be honest. But Yas doesn't want to give up simply. Let's see what they say in March. They maybe change their tune. They don't, it's really close, but they still don't. There. Yemen is out. 20 days. That's one of the reasons why I would like to get this monument in Man. Because if you upgrade it fully, you get minus 33% travel time. Combined with the others that we already have, it should be very helpful, let's say. You can go back to here. Now, what should I say? Still not. What about you? No. And now? Now you do it! Alright. Very nice. I'm sure this will be to your great benefit, yes. In that case, actually don't need the rest either. Nobles demand how much? 10%. Oh, that's fine, it's just a tax. Can I get you also? 2 would be better than 1, right? No. Okay, in that case, I just have to ignore that. Take all of this here and call it a day. So... close. Now, do I want to eat them all up, or is there something I would like to give away? It is actually not that costly. Yeah, just I will eat it all on my own. Or do I? I could give Syria simply all Jav here. I mean, I don't care about Aleppo, this is just defensiveness, so it's pretty bad. But if I give Syria this one here, I could give them more land down there. On the other hand, I just got Yars. Yeah, just give it to Yars and I just can eat Syria and Armenia later on. If I want to take the rest. Those. Now, England. Oh, I can't wait to crush you. You also got your 20,000 troops down there, actually. No. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. We said December is when it runs out, right? Next one here comes in 74. Although the levels there have been crushed. Money-wise, troop-wise, we're looking quite decent. I don't think Eger needs the fort any longer. We can build something else for that. Just build it in Erz because there was nothing else we could build. We're building Slovenica, and here we would need more money, obviously. Level 1 should be quite cheap to do, so we just help a little bit with the soldiers there. And him. Another general. Well, that's unfortunate. Pretty good though. Let's bring you to Jerusalem. Should be fine as long as there's nobody else there. Alrighty. Another cutter. Who did this? Armenia? Sure, buddy. Why not? December. October, November. What with the rebels? Maybe in Muscovy on our own, actually. Yes, we can. And let's position up your troops there. Where are you? You're here, but it's just because other troops walking through you that you have issues with your manpower. Now the November. Let's try to really catch those troops, those ships here. In fact, well, is there another substantial army somewhere close to here? England is over. Very nice. Oh, we got another diplomat, I think, thanks to this one here. Yes, it has finished. And now, how do I want to do this? I think I'll just like to go with claims. Ethiopia... Yeah, let's not get them in. Take Porto. They need to have at least 5 provinces still, so that they don't become Brazil and run away. Let me see the development. So, if we see this right, Porto 27, Lisboa 24. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Could be an option. But they also need to lose those 4. In fact, how much cost do you have? 229. Ugh. Yeah, let's just start with England in that case, to be honest. Let's go conquest of... Conquest of... Look at how big they are. 29, 29, 25, 32, 36. Can we go for Lincolnshire? Yes, we can. We do it like that. Alright. We pulled the trigger. And to be honest, yeah, they should be easy to defeat, I hope. Crush them here first, and then we immediately go to Desmond. Similar to here, we're going to crush them in Lisboa immediately. And you can help out in Bracanca, or whatever your name is. And yeah, what do I want to take from you guys? I can't make you my vassal, very sadly. Actually, yeah, they are and they are this. So they lost their glorious Habsburg lineage. Let's see, by receiver or by giver, please. Yeah, they got stuff like Cocos Island and so on and so forth. Like here, so I would prefer to take all of these islands. So that they can colonize less good, number 1. And number 2, so that they still count, you know. And if they lose that, well, then they have no longer access to that. And it doesn't count for the list any longer. If we can't take everything here, for example, this one here, for example, I can't take. Would be for the next war, I guess. And we will have at least one more war. For example, we'll also take all their holdings here. And ideally, we'll also take... Well, we already had 48, right? Should I simply... Well, we need to see how much we actually can get from them, because they got so many colonies and small provinces here and there. We won't get much war score from them. But if we take all of that, we are below 50. It would be pretty good. Ideally, we either get Porto, because it's a pretty big province. Something like that. Or maybe if you get really high, we could ask them to split a dynasty again, but then we need nearly 100%, and that's probably not going to happen. So yeah, let's go. All of on our side, they lost 9 ships. Crush them in Lisboa. Crush them in Cork. Actually, how high are you? 8, 12, 13, 9. Yeah, that's much better. Much more normal. We retook Moscow. And the rest of the thing should be fine. We can just stay like that. Request for the poor? Hell yes. And of course the general died, because why wouldn't they? Current price for general is 46, that's still quite high. And for some reason they came back to Lisboa. We crushed them completely. I think if you go... we got conscription army already. We now regain manpower and we expand troops. And let's see. I think if we have 100%, yes, then the general cost is minus 50%. Obviously this is what we would like to reach. So do you think EU5 will be bare-bones on release? I mean... kinda, you know? They will certainly have their own unique things and their own unique interactions and so on and so forth. But I just don't know how unique they are, because I was thinking quite a bit, what do I like on CK3 and why did I like it more at the start than I liked it later on. And the answer for me was, because of course it was new, it was shiny, it had a few nice ideas, but later on simply it had the problem, let's say, that nothing really new came, and the more you played, the more you actually get to know the game, you know? The more you saw it, everything was more or less the same. Sure, they got a different name, they got a different religion or culture maybe, but it doesn't matter, because you can just, because they are not unique. They don't play unique, they don't feel unique, you know? They just don't. And since they don't, there's simply no reason whatsoever to play. Because it's the same thing, you know? And every time, and actually that's one of my biggest issue with the new add-on for CK3. Yeah, it's very cool that you're in Asia and you got a few unique governments, but they mostly feel like they hold you back. And why do you want to play it? You know? I mean, I think they said they would like to do that, but it looked really complicated. I have to see how it actually feels and plays and so on, right? But it looks really complicated, I think. So we have to see a little bit how it plays. Maybe it's not that complicated, right? Maybe you play it and you're like, oh yeah, that makes sense. Perfect, perfect. Could be. Could be. But if it's... But they don't have mission trees anymore, right? And I know mission trees, not everyone likes them. But at least it makes you go or play a little bit that you felt accomplished. And it made you go in certain ways, in certain interactions. So you had your RP based in slotted into the game, right? Right? And if EU5 is similar, that you play that, and then in the end you think, yeah, okay, I already know that it's the same what I did before, right? Then why would I play it? I just hope they have some real uniqueness, basically. Because CK3 doesn't feel unique; it feels the same always, all the time. And that's the biggest issue. If I play some guy in Japan or some guy in some guy in Greece, it doesn't feel different. It looks different, sure, but it doesn't feel different, you know? And personally, I loved playing CK3 at the start because it was new, and a few of the achievements were quite challengeable, like where you start with the queen in Africa there. That was quite cool. But that's basically it, right? And later on, yes, we got some challenges, but it doesn't feel unique. And all the things that they add to make it feel unique just made it feel convoluted instead, you know? Now my air died? Air was 652, well he was also 55, so I guess it's fair. 633. That is 912. That is quite good though. But do we need admin? I just get him, why not? So I just hope that it's more like EU4, where each nation really feels like they got their own unique accomplishments and their own unique goals, you know? That is something that I would like to see and like to have. And if it's more like CK3, where really everything feels the same, then I'm not, then I'm just not motivated, or won't be motivated for long after I've learned the game. If that makes any sense to you. So again, that's why I hope then that when I do play it, it really feels unique, or rather, that the different nations do feel unique. Is there a full colony there? January, moment. So yeah, that's the big thing. And will it be like that? Won't it be like that? I don't know. I have to see. Castle, calm, settlement, question. $1 Kogan, really? North Channel, where is that? Yeah, oh, there's stuff going there. Maybe we can catch them. No? Oh, yes, you got them. Which is seal. So we have 9,000 ducats right now. That reminds me, I wanted to upgrade my troops, right? Let's see. So 2 more, 4 more. This is my colony now. Not enough manpower, whoops. So, is it finally taken? No, it's not. Yeah, let's build a golden city here. Let's build the Schönbrunn Palace even better. And Kronborg. There you go. Still not taken. Ah, finally. Oh, finally. Might still wanna defeat the fleet here. Get down here. See if we can catch a few more. Looks pretty good though. Alright, so how does it look? We're at 63%, which is pretty decent. Obviously they would not agree to dynasty. What if we say we would like to have 4 to 2? No, by quite a bit, sadly. We can ask for a few more here though. This one too? A bit too far, you say. Might be able to get that though. Oh yeah, how are we doing with Ethiopia actually? Ah, well, you're not giving up though, huh? Well, we just need to win another sea battle against them or so, and then I think we got enough. You, the people keep walking through, man. So rude. Go to the other. In fact, we just waited a month. What do you say now? It's just a few more points. And in fact, we're making gains down there. Interesting. Ours and always will be. BK here, I wouldn't want you for real. I would like you to go. Good question. Line limit. Let's go to here. Sounds decent. Get them somewhere somehow. Yeah. Duplicate would help us to get a few more points in. This is not a ship battle, does it help? A bit. 51%, huh? Just go down. Defeat their fleet maybe? Nothing, I'll just now die. And then blockade them, ideally. Like so. Now we are at 63. Rush. I guess you could send troops over and beat them up for real. Yeah, maybe we should just do that. Come on, 43,000. Send them to here. Also, it's February and I kinda missed this. But I kinda missed that it's the new year again. Oh, can't do anything. That explains it. Let's see. Kronborg was ready? We're rebuilding it. Venice? Nope. Here? Yep, Dutch powders. More goods produced globally. Hell yes. How long it takes for my fleet to arrive? Oh, they're already coming. Yeah, buddy, how are you doing? Not very well, huh? There you go. You're out of the war. Rush. Rush. What do you say now? So 63 now. So you'll change your tune when I destroy your fleet and get your capital there. I don't really care that you rebel. In fact, let's speed it up. Bombard it. Go. Destroyed the whole fleet. That was unexpected. How about you lose some more ships? Calais, you say? It's here. Well, enough troops around, and Jerusalem, which is also there. Just suck. Okay, now we took this finally down. Now, Portugal. Now you say it's fine. In fact, you say it's very fine. Give me up to 75. A bit much. Anything else that I'm missing from you? Would I give up, please? Where are these Nias? No idea, but it's somewhere there, so it's... Did you just take this? Yeah, I just did take this here. I also can see how big the Bahamis are. I think they have only the southern part, so there should still be okay-ish, not too big. England is 85%. What do we take from you? Well... Good question. We don't seem to have any colony there that I can see. Oh, you got a colony here in the Society Island. I don't like this. But I reduced you from like 270%, 17%, right, to 174. Yeah, that's still one or two more wars. Anyways. England has been coalition, by the way. What do you want to take? Well, Lincolnshire, as I said, I would like to go after that, right? But then, I think it's time to get all of Ireland. We actually get all of Ireland. Yeah, I wouldn't mind that. Then we can give all of that to Leinster. Which we can give to Northumberland. And then there's not that much left. We're still a bit over the limit, but they would nearly agree to that, just 2 more points. Surely someone will attack them, right? Jerusalem, back to you. Ah yeah, it also means you can go back to, well, here for example. There are 27,000 there. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then there's you. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And Schlesian. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And a Berman. Now I'm out of troops again. Or manpower. And they agree to it. So, Leinster, huh? Yeah, this reminds me, Muscovy. Are you now friendly with me? Yes, you are. So, you're now Catholic. Leinster. There. Now, besides Ormond, for which I got a free call via an event, I will try to give you everything that they have there. And those are fine, that will go down later on. Ah yeah, and this is for Northumberland. pretty good. It could no longer be overextended. Oh, Colonial Cascadia. Yes, that's very good. The dear Spain, you have now 3 nations. That is Pacifico Norte. Hold on. Did I already give you money? I give money to Cuba and New Granada. Yep. And Spain has... I did Pacifico Norte, right? Granada, Cuba, yes. So I will also give you for 50 years roughly 20 ducats a month. So you'll use it in good ways. We are now at nearly 900 ducats each month. So we inherited Muscovy. Nogai would be a possible enemy in 80, so in 4 years. Songhai in next year. Okay, so Songhai would be next on the shopping block, I guess then. And if you take big parts of Songhai, you can then also get this Benin here, I guess, and eat Yao. And you just eat... No... I would say we could go to Yolov, but we can take our time with them, I think. Just eat as much as we can, like half of it maybe, all of Yao. We can also declare on Funj. And so on and so forth. We'll see. Mamluks we just had fought. Soran would mean fighting Persia, so we wait when we fight Persia to do this. Yeah, the Muscovy war, the Muscovy PU brought me a bit out of order because I wanted to fight them pretty soon again, but now we can't. They are our PU, which of course is good, but you know. We have to see if we will have another war today, or it will be maybe next stream. Because besides Songhai, I don't think there's anything else. Is this true, Franconian? Did it tell me? In a sec. Game strategy? Yeah, what? One, two, three, 4. Again on the max here, and I think we're getting the same manpower everywhere, so it's fine. A plague in Vienna. So for 2 years we have less local goods produced, less tech, less manpower, and we lose this ability. That is basically one of these historical accurate things that happen there. So we lose very sadly one stab. That is what it is. Is still not converted? They are converted. There we go, we finished quality ideas. So we gain even more combat power for artillery, we get more discipline. And we have 3 new acts available to us. First one that is free. I will take Siege. I don't mind or I don't need conversion cost, culture conversion cost, but more income per vassal and even more diplomatic annexation cost that is cheaper, sure. This one was earlier 84, right? Now it's 28. 28 for all of Bosnia, that is. Pretty good. When we have the time later on, when we basically upgraded all of our own great projects, then we can go and upgrade not upgrade, diplomatic annex, that's the word. Diplomatic annex the other vassals that have nice projects, like Scotland, or we just take the province if you can, or like the Pope and so on and so forth. They're quite decent in what they have. So even more trade, please. Thank you very much. Now we should probably build out the buildings too. Our camp in Gizon. No. That's fine. Number of trades and Rijeka. In Constantinople itself. Agadir. And one in Paris. But money is great. I guess I should stay here. I need to fix this first. Can a general bite the dust? It might be probably don't need 2 armies up there anymore. One is probably more than enough. Oh, hold on, Mauritius? I don't like those. Where are my ships? Here, and you're still repairing, right? Well, it's mobile, I guess. Portugal, let's go to here. Unlock Oyo. You already built them up here. Statesman gains power. He's doing a great job and I don't want to spend the money again. Dana is there. I could go there. Not just another to here. Makes no big difference. Colonial Eastern America. Where did that happen? Thought you had nothing left, buddy. I mean, Florida here a little bit, right? But alright, there's still missing one. There's a million and a half, and sent you to Mauritius. I need to fix this. And there would be Songhai in theory, but I would like to beat them up, get back, and only then declare war. After all, we got the time. And they have also now all joined us. So no longer will they rely on our diplomatic relations slot cost. That's still one open here. Alright. see, with France we have a truce over in 84, only it's 7 years. Alright, please go back to here. Dunk. Demand 8. Oh, it's just one more duck if I can have that. Also January again, so building stuff. Nothing left. Let's build the remaining one before we start the war, because we cannot upgrade the centers of trade for some reason during the war, which I'm not sure why actually. Income is now 890 ducats still. Speaking English, man, I swear. You need to steal every of your provinces? I know you already are a vessel. Shame. I could have got the whole island, man. Alright, Chippy, when will you arrive? There you are. Oh yeah, and I wanted to send you down to here. And you... Why does you suddenly cost? Well, it's acceptable. You only cost me a small... you only cost me a few small parts here and there. No, you're still missing a cannon though for you. Are we not building that anymore? Apparently not. So, the rest looks all okay. So, Songhai. And bring in Yao too. Of course, holy superiority. Now, what can we take from Songhai? How much is available for us? I would like to eat up a Benin too while we're at it. And whatever else those Fox provinces are, I guess. Up to here. Oh, that is roughly half, right? I would like to get this one here too, if I could. Like so. And I could a few more of the provinces to Frecklemen. A few of those I can give to Khan and Bonum. And then we see. We got another crusade going. Very cool. Oh, why are you only at 41? Are we building troops for you? We should. But we don't. Hold on, hold on. Don't want too many. What's that? I thought I bought that actually. We're already building those, but for some reason they were not locked in. Okay, the homie is here. Well, let's just crush them. Knuckles needs help, and they shall get it. Baya was very unfortunate. They spawned where my troops are. Actually, guys, do you know what Lucky is streaming today? It's Ace Attorney and Halloween stuff. Nah, I don't know, man. I don't know about this. He's streaming today? He should. Today is Friday, right? And if I take a look at his plans to stream today, I clearly see Ace Attorney and Hollyman stuff there. all, why wouldn't he stream today? I don't care, just destroy it, man. Maybe 1,000 is a bit much, I need to help out there, I guess. These numbers are doable. Awesome, real quick. I probably will take too long to reach that spot because it's unknown. In fact, hold on. Yeah, it should be fine. We got January again. So, what can we build? Well, tons of those. You, and then... That's worth it. Okay, 5,000. We're already building Neuhentel, I think. Yeah, we do. Building that, we're building this, we're building that. I think here was some unusual one. Carpathian. But that sounds pretty bad. What do you got available there? So, red or not? Let's build the Intal instead. How is Paris doing? Yeah, let's get the... Let's get Versailles. Building this. Building Ireland. Let's build the State Church here. About that being done there. Not enough money. Alright. And we actually got them. At least partially. Got this back. Then you can walk back so that we don't lose our troops for nothing. And there it goes. Canon Bonum thanks you. Well, actually, can we take it directly? No. Okay. Then we just assign it to Canon Bornu. I'm not sure why I say the name wrong all the time. There we are. Or we would if you could. We play on Congo actually. Not directly, but I think we share a sea tile from St. Thomas. So it might work. That's for Lovina. Prestige, admin power, I don't know, man. Do we need admin power? Prestige legitimacy. I mean, let's just get the legitimacy, why not? Get it higher. Oh! Where did you suddenly appear from? Well, apparently you're running away, so you got beaten up, I assume, but it's still very weird looking. Oh, and since Lucky streams, please do your duty in chat, right? Lucky is eating soup, that fucker! Can't you eat your soup beforehand? Alright, Mauritius has been also added to the and Mahe actually. Both of them. I can't believe he's souping again, man. Is that a super? Okay, I would agree to that, but I have some time. Let's just get the spinal work build up instead, just to 20. Hopefully, hold on. Not much closer. Burger want me to make a workshop in fast. That sounds fair. Yao offers me to see Yao and Bagheera me. Yes, I agree to that. They should be dead now, right? Yes, they are. Kind of funny that Cannon Bonum is my vassal and I still don't see two of the provinces here at all. Didn't they tell me about that, you know? Oh, February. I missed another month. Ooh. Nis and Maher, huh? I mean, you're not very big. What is Mauritius? Where was the other one then? This is Mahe, okay. I still have to do that, I guess. But there's Nias. Ah, yes! It was this one here. Ah, it is what it is. State House. Boom. We also see already Australia for some reason. Really not sure what triggered that, but we do see it. Alhambra? Yes. Build it up. Sure. Looping, man. Lucky the super. Whoa, 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 whoa. This Kong. King Kong. Hello for 2000 seconds, I guess. A bit more. So, does it count or not? It does count. Ah, poor Congo. But yeah, basically, we got all of that here, basically, right? In one war, more or less. The few provinces here, we got all of Muscovy. We got all of Northern America, North Africa definitely. And a big chunk of Western Africa. I think the wars were pretty good today. Also, not much left is in Europe, just a few provinces here from Portugal, these French nations, the provinces, and these of England. But overall, it's really good. Alright, Songhai. We could even call them all for ourselves if we wanted to. Why did you let me go down? Ah, the other option. Do we want to court on our own though? I got the point. We are exactly below it, and we can core every single province. So actually, yeah, I kind of want to core it on my own then. I think there was also a monumented too. We even got it, and I think it wasn't even that bad. Gives you cheap attack cost, quicker institution spread by 50%, and the clergy is much more loyal. That's not half bad. Do we need anything for that? No. Oh, that's good. So, 1580. Any of our truths? coming up? Legend, relation. Wasn't it written somewhere? How long you gotta choose with other nations or so? Other relations maybe? They have FCB embargo, choose. Ottomans, do we see the date here then? No. They're useless. So Ottos until 84, so in 4 years. England, Portugal will be much longer. Songhai we just did. Can we reach them even? Nope. Mamluks is not that long either, right? 88. Persia is 82. So Persia is in 2 years. Songhai is doable already, but let's wait until we can do Persia too. Also, I don't like how many troops are connected to them. Because you fight... Okay, why are you so strong? Persia and Jaunpur. This is right, if you fight them like this, right? And get Noga in too, we fight 260, 270,000 troops. But it's still easier than to fight them one piece by piecemeal. When we fight Persia, do we get Sauron into the war too? No. But you are you part of the sphere of Persia? Well, tough luck. You're going to do it anyways. Just in 1 or 2 years when you can fight Nogai and Persia together. Poor Yas, they will suffer a bit. And there we got Multec 15-2. Let's get the charge infantry. When can we do this? This will be quite nice, because then the merch, if I take this here I think, then the merchants can no longer rebel. And they kinda hate my guts. You need a colony next to ours. Ah. Oh no! Our ruler apparently died. Thankfully, we got Thankfully, we got an empress. An empress. Ooh. She's 35. Okay, so she should survive long enough until Joseph von Habsburg is of age. Because otherwise it would kind of suck. It would be 10 years without any wars, you know. That's... Spain asks for help, I mean sure. Actually, when could I add you to my realm or in forever only? Yikes. 42 for you. I got some money, or rather, I got manpower again. Get the Shunrum Palace up. And let's see if we can get it to 5. So we have some time until we need to do anything. Ah. What about in Wien? Let's celebrate it. So we get 2 Thunder every month now, and even a higher chance to integrate everyone else. 52% chance here, and 40 there. Sadly nothing triggered when our guy died, but maybe it will happen again when... Oh yeah, we pick him up. When we actually come to the throne? Wouldn't that be nice? When did he say Persia is in 82? Can we just declare on Congo? Totally could, right? Just declare on Congo, Then we march just all over to there. Will be easy, they said. Against France, you say? Well, fuck you, France. I never liked you anyways. Took the good names of the Franks. See what you did with it? Yeah, there we go. We're again a bit... Hold on, what are we doing here actually? Oh yes, we need to definitely upgrade you. Because in theory you will be giving me so much money. Since we are already at 8.4 goods produced, right? Oh, Dutch powders work for that too. And then you get +3, +6, +9. So basically double the production. And that is before modifiers. When we do get the modifiers, it will be more than doubled. 58, man. Okay, so these are the smaller vessels there. Normally they're not very strong, but if I have a full victory... Oh, very good. If I have a full victory, what could I take? Well, not a full vessel arch. They are too strong for that. But not by much. I'll just say I take all their sea stuff, right? And then I think they got a monument and their capital, like those. If I take all I can... Nobody cares about the expansion anymore, at least I don't. And we stay quite nicely over the overextension limit, so that would be good. Alright, much more important economic matters, right? We could take quite a few things, but I'm really looking only for one thing. Look, if this here would be available in the first or second idea, it would be pretty good, right? But right now it's pretty late already. There's only 1 or 2 more coming, I think, or 2 or 3. Anyways, this thing, they have less influence. Good. And the burgers will no longer rise up. Even better. Got a colony though, this is pretty good too. Exploitation of the New World. To be fair, goods produced plus 5%, that scales also quite nicely. War economy... I mean, war tax cost is quite nice. If you get it from 50% plus something else, it's free basically. But still, I don't want them to rise up anymore. And with that I can just completely ignore that. I also don't mind that I have no influence. Basically, nobody of these guys has any influence whatsoever. The influence only comes from events and from the summoned diet. Yeah, yes. Should by now agreeable to me, I think. They are, so welcome to the Catholic faith, brother. General died, and of course it's the one guy that's in battle. The general died. Okay, Lucky is going live. We're going to finish this war real quick, because it will probably take a few minutes as usual for Lucky to actually start the stream. Past the pre-stream stuff, you know. So we can still finish this war and then... good question. What would be next actually for us? Well, I guess next would be conquering the Middle East, right? That includes the steppes, Persia, Arabia, and the rest of the Mamluks. Here we already got the Middle East, I think. Actually, how's it called? Let me double check. The continent, the Lebanon or Persia. Yeah, but this one's stupid. That is what? Mashriq, Arabia. I don't know, man. How should I? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Qatar? No, but region? Yeah, we could say we are attacking Central Asia, something like that. We can go with that, I think. Alright, anyways. Let me just do this real quick here. How much money do we make actually right now? Still not 900, huh? We need to do a bit more. Middle East fights back. I don't know, man. I just need a good title, and that in theory, right? Middle East is that. We already own that, right? So, like attacking Central Asia, which is around here, and if you think about it, probably also counts for that. I think that's a better name for that, right? Which I am probably going tomorrow, by the way. If nothing goes very, very wrong. Family first. 3,700. Sure. Family first, brother. Bratan. January, sorry. So yeah, anyways, I really hope that EU4 will be, EU5, sorry, will be really good. Else I will be really unhappy. And I just hope that the uniqueness is something that they will bring to the table. Here we go. And if it's just the same samey thing like TK3 does, where no matter where you play, you do the same thing, it has the same result, there's no real difference, you know, then I won't be a happy camper, let's say. But hey, maybe it will be super duper amazing, who knows, right? There's the last fort, I believe. I just need you to give up, and then we can quit this and raid Lucky. Oh no, the Spanish ships are actually being defeated there. Hold on, is Yolov colonizing, or did they have this province all the time? Yolov is colonizing. Persia? Sure, let's take the province. Wait, give me the money. Okay, Ottomans, you say? How could I forget about the Ottomans? I was thinking about Persia all the time, but yeah, the Ottomans are still around. No. This is also over already. Okay, let's finish this Congo war. And then I guess the next stream will truly be about conquering them, attacking something in the Middle East. Central Asia, sorry. I missed a month again, right? France also. Alright, because we have some very nice wars in the near future. It will be tons of fun. Well, tomorrow it is. In fact, they are done for. Not for all, but at least most of it, I guess. Why are you showing me this? Gao, yeah, I am in Gao. Ah, rebels. Okay. Anyways, let's quit here. Tomorrow we continue, and I mean, we did great, right? We took all of that and a few things here and there from West Africa. Like 2, maybe 3 more wars in Africa will all be ours. We also started into Central Africa here. All of Europe, besides these few blue French provinces, these 6 or 7 provinces from Portugal and a few provinces of England here. The rest is all ours, completely. We will probably wipe out the Ottomans tomorrow too. We got some big war against Nogai and the Persians. And yeah, tomorrow we go and attack Central Asia here. That's a big goal. But right now, I hope you had at least some fun. And we're going to raid Lucky now. See you there. Bye bye.